What's going on, guys? I am Jehovah here playing some GTA 5 with you guys here today. As you know, I'm one of the few YouTubers left in the world that still does commentaries, and I'm okay with that. I still like talking to you guys. It's therapeutic. It's like me washing my butthole twice instead of just once. It's great. Anyways, the topic of today's discussion, we're just going to drive around, maybe kill some people, do whatever. The gameplay is not important, as you know. We're just going to hang out, like I said. We're going to have a little talk. You get a bag of chips, maybe a ice cold glass of soda, and we're just going to hang out. But what I kind of wanted to talk about today is Halo Chief Master. Holy shit. Halo. Oh my god. Halo Master Chief Collection. I don't know what I was trying to say there. I'm a big Halo fan, as you probably can't tell by the way that I can't even pronounce game titles. But I'm really excited about the new Halo. And that's the thing, it's not even real Halo, it's the Master Chief Collection. It's a re-release of all the games, Halo 1 through 4. The original games, Halo 1, Halo 2, like it was 10 years ago, but polished up. You know, it's running in higher frames per second and a little bit better graphics, but it looks amazing. They finally showed some gameplay 2 days ago, something like that. I think IGN got their hands on it first, and they were showing some of the Halo 2 anniversary gameplay previously, but that is the Halo 2 maps basically on a Halo 4 engine. Not quite the same. Looks okay, but it's not what I'm really interested in. What I'm really interested in is the Halo 2 Classic, and that's the original Halo 2 multiplayer from back when it released, you know, the original stuff. And they released some gameplay. I'm not sure if I can show it in a video, and you know, just to avoid any problems that may come of it. If it is a problem, I'm not going to show it in this video, but I will link that video in the description. And if I forget, yell at me on Twitter, and I will update it as soon as possible. But hopefully I won't. Hopefully I won't forget. But yeah, they showed some gameplay on some of, you know, the iconic maps from back in the past that you'll remember, and just the gameplay looks simple and to the point and exactly what it was, just like they promised, you know, that it was going to be original, and they're not really changing anything. The only thing that I noticed that was different, not that there was, you know, it was very short snippets of gameplay. It wasn't a whole lot to sit there and study. But the only thing that I noticed different was the medals. The newer Halos do a lot of medals. Whenever you get like one kill, you can get like 5, 6, 7 medals, just depending on what's going on with that player and what you're doing and blah blah blah. So I noticed, you know, whenever they got the kills, there was quite a few medals. So they added a bunch of medals, and they look different. They're not the original Halo 2 medals that were in the multiplayer before. But, you know, if that's the only thing that changes and the gameplay's there and the maps are there and everything, who cares? It's going to be pretty sweet. They did the, you know, same concept with the Halo 1 Halo Combat Evolved multiplayer is going to be there, and it's going to be pretty much in its original form, and I'm just really excited about both. And I was kind of thinking about, like, how big of a deal it is that Bungie and 343 even did this. Like, there's so many games, and unfortunately I can't really think of many right now as an example, but me as an old school gamer, I guess I'm not even that old school, but I started out on like the original Halo and games like that, like the original GTA, stuff like that. And I always just like, I usually like the new games of franchises, but I also usually really have like a soft spot for the originals, Halo, Call of Duty, all of that. And I think something that a lot of Halo fans have wanted for a long time is like, man, how amazing would it be if they just re-released the original Halo multiplayer, but, you know, had it on Xbox Live, because the original Halo multiplayer wasn't on Xbox Live. You could play Halo Combat Evolved multiplayer on PC, but not on Xbox Live. It was all local system link stuff. So that's something Halo fans have been wanting from a long time. And if you ask any hardcore Halo fan, they'd be like, you know, just the original gameplay, don't change anything, maybe beef up the graphics a little bit, but add Xbox Live, and that's exactly what they're doing for Halo 1. And then once the Halo 2 servers went down, I don't know what year those Halo 2 servers went down, but after that happened, you know, a Halo 2 fan would have told you the exact same thing about Halo 2. Man, like, how awesome would it be if they just re-released it as, like, a downloadable arcade game and you could play Halo 2 multiplayer again, and it was the same, maybe they just beef up the graphics. Like, that's something that Halo fans have wanted for a long time. I know I have. And the fact that it's actually happening is really, really exciting to me, at least as a Halo player. Hopefully, some of you guys, you know, are Halo fans too, and you're as excited about this as I am, and you're not just listening to me like, shut the fuck up, get to more Call of Duty. I hope that's not the case. And another example of that would be like the original 007 GoldenEye for Nintendo 64. Like, you know, most people will tell you that that's one of the first-person shooters that they played, and tell you how great it is and how much, you know, how many memories they have of sitting around with 3 other friends playing on the same TV for hours, just, you know, running around and killing people and putting proximity mines on everything, gold gun and paintball mode, and just, that game was awesome for a first-person shooter, and it was one of the best ones ever. And you ask any fan of that game, and they're probably going to be like, you know, if you asked them if they would want a re-released version of that, say on Xbox or and PlayStation, platform doesn't matter, but if it came back out and it was the original, maybe with, like I said, again, beefed up graphics or whatever, but keep to the core game, the core fundamentals of the game, what made it popular back then, and just added some sort of matchmaking system, people would be ecstatic. Any fan of that game would love that. So, and there actually is a mod that I think runs on like it runs on the Source engine, and I actually have it. I haven't played it in forever because I think you have to like update the mod or whatever, and I just haven't had time to do that. But there was so I guess that's not a re-release, but there was like a mod running on a Source engine, and it was pretty much that. Like, all the sounds and the guns and everything were original. The maps were original. It looked better, and it was a lot of fun. So, I don't know, just as a gamer who grew up with like some of the original games, just that's a huge thing, like I said, for a company to re-release something like that. Because I would imagine, I guess it's a pretty big risk for them, but I really think that the Master Chief Collection is going to be a big deal, and a lot of people are going to really be into it, and I would imagine that it's going to sell pretty well. And honestly, Xbox needs all the help that they can get. If you guys know me, if you guys have been following me for a long time, you know that I've always been like a Halo, or sorry, not a Halo, an Xbox fanboy. I actually had, to give it a little backstory, I had always played PlayStation. I played PlayStation before Xbox. I had, you know, the PS1, a bunch of consoles before then. But anyways, I was a PlayStation gamer, and then you know, I remember being at my friend's house one time, and we played Halo, and the original Halo, and I was like, holy shit, that game looks awesome, I have to buy an Xbox. And that's why I got an Xbox, and that's why I eventually started playing on Xbox, is because I ended up finding friends through playing Halo, and playing Halo 2 once it came out in high school, and we would go over to each other's we would go over to each other's houses and set up a bunch of Xboxes. If a lot of people comment on my videos that I show of my games that are on my bookshelf in my office, like, holy shit, he's got so many copies of Halo. That's because I grew up out in the country. Holy shit, I'm getting wrecked. I grew up out in the country. We didn't have high-speed internet as an option. Like, you couldn't get high-speed internet if you wanted to. So obviously Xbox Live or any other form of online gaming wasn't an option. So if we wanted to play together, we had to meet up on the weekends or after school or whatever and actually have a physical LAN party. But anyway, so that's how I got my start in Xbox, and ever since then, you know, I developed friendships on Xbox, and that's kind of how most people probably come to a console preference, is just what they ended up playing maybe first and forming friendships on, and then obviously you're not going to go play another title on PlayStation Online necessarily if your friends are playing on Xbox Live. So, but I've always been an Xbox Live fanboy, an Xbox fanboy. just always loved the console, loved the games, but I also play PlayStation on the side. You know, I'm not one of those people that just picks one and doesn't play the other, because that doesn't make sense if you're an actual gamer. But anyways, my point is that when the Xbox One came out, I was super excited about it. I got it. You know, you probably found me defending it on some points, and I defend it more than I should, just because I think it's fun that people actually get mad if you say something negative about one console or positive about the other console. But man, the Xbox One just has a lot of faults. It really does. It is really frustrating from the perspective of not only a gamer, but of a YouTuber. You know, if you try to record your friend's audio, it's a whole nightmare of a process. And, you know, not only that, I really do not understand. I believe the Xbox One's shipped with a 250 gig hard drive, and I filled that up already, maybe with 7 or 8 games, something like that, which I don't find to be an excessive amount of games, like for, what, a year that it's been out now or something like that. I don't even know how long it's been out. But every game that you get, you have to install to the hard drive. So why would you design a console that every game that you play, you have to install on the hard drive and only ship it with a 250 gig hard drive? Doesn't make sense to me. And people are going to be like, oh, we'll just buy a thumb drive or a portable hard drive. That's not the point. Like, you shouldn't have to do that. They shouldn't rely on the consumer to upgrade memory, especially like when they don't even provide you know, an option from their company. They don't provide an option for a bigger hard drive, is what I'm saying currently, as far as I know. But I don't know. I just think that's ridiculous, and I think there's a lot of problems with Xbox One. It didn't seem to be a very thought out thing. And my point is, I kind of got off on a rant there, but Master Chief Collection, I believe, is the best thing that has, or will happen to that console, and it'll be kind of interesting to see how well it does on the Xbox One. Maybe Microsoft already burned their bridges by releasing the console with as many flaws as they did. I mean, we already know that the PS4 is outselling it like hugely right now. But maybe some of the old hardcore Xbox fans and Halo fans, even as reluctant as they may be, just to get their hands on this game, they might go pick up the console, or they might pull it out of the closet and dust it off, or, you know, whatever. But it'll be interesting to see, you know, how it affects the success of the Xbox One, because I'm really, really excited for it, like really excited for it. I'm going to be playing the shit out of it with at least Legion. Legion's as big of a Halo fanboy as I am, tenfold actually, probably, and he's actually good at it. So, I mean, I would say I'm decent at Halo, but he actually has some skills. But, you know, I'm definitely planning on playing with him a lot, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy some content. I definitely plan on trying to make some YouTube videos out of it. It's a whole different game and a whole different concept, and so as far as like what kind of videos I'm going to make, I'm not really sure. I'm just going to play it, and whatever happens, happens, and if I feel like it's entertaining, I'll probably upload it. But for darn sure, I definitely plan on live streaming it, and you know, that's going to be a lot of fun. So more details on that will be coming soon, and yeah, this has been a fun little live commentary. Like I said, you know, I know it's funny, people make jokes about like commentaries and how they're like so old school and no one does them anymore because no one cares, but I like talking to you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. This has been fun. So leave your comments about Halo down below. If you're excited, if you're not excited, what kind of content you might want to see, your thoughts on anything I might have just said. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
Haha, it's your boy. Let's do it again. Here we go. Yo, Jehovah's Witness, this is his fucking outro. Good down below, yeah, down below, cause D4 is coming in real quick. Like chill, it's your boy. It's your boy. Ha, hover, ha, holla. Get down, Beyonce, shake that ass. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, just click the link. Ha! It's your boy, D4. Bring it in, bring it back now. Hey, ho, holla, holla, holla. Yo, just don't swallow. Said 1, 2, 3 to the 4. Hit that link before you hit the door. Hey, oh, it's your boy, D4 on the track. Insert my name here. Yeah, it's your boy. Yeah.